Hi, my name's Courtney James, and I'm here with Patrick Cruickshank, the CEO and Director of 9 Mile Metals. Um, Patrick, thank you so much for joining.
Good morning. How are you, Courtney?
I'm good, thank you. So I know earlier this week you put out a news release saying that you are to acquire an additional 5.06 square kilometers of strategic claims adjacent to the California Lake VMS project. And I know previously you had announced that you had also acquired a chunk of land kind of in that same area. Can you explain a little bit about the significance of this acquisition and what it means for the company?
Sure. Our business plan is very simple. We want to acquire the whole regional trend for the Bathurst Mining Camp where we are, from California Lake, Canoe Landing, the Wedge, all the way through 9 Mile Brook. And there were a couple of claims that were strategic because we've identified all of our targets in that region, and some were on our property, some were on our neighbor's property. So we've done we've gone forward and executed our business plan, which is to acquire those two groups. The ones we just specifically acquired this past week on California Lake on the northwest side. That's identifying a trend that we have done our geophysics on, and now we own the whole trend. And that's what we did on the last week's press release as well, was we acquired the whole trend on the California Lake Wedge side that we were successfully drilled last year with our VMS results. So now we strategically filled in the holes, and because now coming up, you'll see our exploration plan we're about to announce, and continuing on phase 2 with the Wedge and California Lake that we previously announced.
Amazing. So some good progress that you're making with acquiring strategic properties. What can those following the 9 Mile story expect to see in the weeks and months to come?
Sure. We're going to be coming out with, we've just finished all our geophysics, like I said, and we now have 3 very strong technologies that we use between the AI technology of Windfall Geotech, EarthEX's geophysics, and reprocessing using their proprietary algorithms. And we're evaluating a new technology right now. And we've identified all these targets, and that we're not short of targets, and they're on the right contacts and geophysical and geological trends. And we're very excited, and we'd already press released that once we this fall we're going to do California Lake and the Wedge. And the Wedge we couldn't be more excited on. You've seen the results we've had from that. But yeah, we're a very active company. There is a business model there we've delayed some of these drillings until we acquired those claims. Because the last thing you want to do is go have successful drill programs on these claims, and then you go to acquire the other parts of the trend, and next thing you know, you just tripled your own cost of acquiring projects. So we're finished now on acquiring claims we have the whole regional trend, which we're super excited. I mean, that's now up to almost 140 square kilometers of continuous land.
Wow.
So, and it's in the wedge or the saddle of the camp where all the pressure is, the folding. It's very complex and tough, but that's the plumbing, and all those opportunities are there. They're locked and hidden in there, and we now have, like I said, 140 square kilometers. We definitely believe we got a few really, really successful opportunities there.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. And just the quality of all of the projects that you guys have shared to date really speaks to the opportunity that's available there.
Yeah, it's taken time, but we've built a really good quality, high priority portfolio for our investors. I know it's hard to look at 9 Mile Brook and the highest grade ever recorded in the camp and say, but we have other really good targets. And our thing for our clients is to have a large portfolio with multiple opportunities for multiple deposits, which is, we're in a camp that already has 45 deposits. 25 of them are over 1 million tons. We have a deposit in the Wedge with additional targets around it to extend it. So roughly about every 10 kilometers, there's been a deposit along the California Lake formation, except for where we are. And it doesn't make sense geologically. So, but no one's done the work, and no one's ever been able to acquire this big a land package and do a real geophysical high-tech program and a real drilling program. It's been very small prospectors. So we're very excited to do this in a mass scale with the technology we have.
Ah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting a little bit about this week's news release, and lots to look forward to coming up here, Patrick.
Yeah, we look forward to sharing more news very shortly.
Great. Thank you. We will chat again soon.